And basically what I set out to do was to make teriyaki chicken better. I wasn't satisfied with the teriyaki chicken I was making, so I wanted to make it just more succulent, more juicy, more teriyaki-ish. And this is what I came up with. Let's go. So to start off, we're going to cook our chicken. And to do this, I'm just going to put a pan on the fire and I'm going to make it really, really hot. And then I'm going to add some coconut oil. You can use any other oil that you want to cook with. I just prefer coconut oil. It adds a beautiful aroma of coconut to whatever you're making, and it's very, very subtle, but it's there. And then once the pan's hot enough, you should feel a plume of heat rising from the bottom of the pan. And then you place your chicken into it and lay it away from you so it doesn't splatter anything onto you or burn you. And here what we're going to do is just sear it at extreme heat. And this causes the chicken to brown, which is known as a mild reaction, and it evokes some delicious aromas coming from the chicken, and this is what you want. Okay, and I'm just going to sear it very, very quickly on both sides and have some of that browning I was talking about. And then, even though it's raw on the inside, I'm going to turn off the heat and then I'm going to put a lid onto it and leave it there for 10 minutes. Don't touch it, don't lift the lid. And then after that, you will have the most juicy chicken breast in the world, because it's being cooked at a very low temperature, which is perfect for chicken breast. It won't overcook it and become dry. Alright, so just leave that to work. So now you roll a lime so that when you cut it, the juices come out easier. And then you just cut it open. Okay, and I'm going to add my thick, sweet teriyaki sauce. This is homemade teriyaki sauce. To find my recipe for this, click on the link on the top left corner of the screen, and you'll go to my website where you'll have a video and all sorts of information. I'm just going to add a little bit of lime juice to this, just to freshen it up and add a little bit of zing to the sauce. I just feel it just makes it better. Alright, so just going to mix this in. And how you want to do it, just add a little bit and taste, add a little bit and taste, until you get just the right amount of sourness. Right? That's perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to put this to one side until I need it. Great. Alright, so now you take a block of cucumber and you just take a knife and you jig it up and down softly, and then steadily but continuously feed in your cucumber into the knife using your thumbs, just like this. It's a very specific movement. You want to just get a very thin sheet of cucumber, and you just have to continue doing this like this. Just jig the knife up and down softly, and you slowly turn the cucumber into it. You do not force the knife into the cucumber, but let the knife do the work and just feed the cucumber into it softly like this. Alright, then just take the cucumber sheet and roll it up. And then I'm just going to take my knife and slice it into very thin strips of cucumber. And this will be useful later. Now what you want to do is place these cucumber strings into a bowl of water so they can soak up the water and become more cool and crispy than they were before. And this just brings them to a different level. It's just awesome. Okay, so just leave that to rest for a couple minutes. In the meantime, I'm just going to take that chicken breast. Now, just press it, it should spring back, and that should mean that the inside is already cooked. And here I'm just going to shred it with a fork. And what we're doing here is just creating more surface area, because later we're going to add that teriyaki sauce to this, and the more surface area it has, the better it can coat the chicken, and the more teriyaki-ish your chicken will be. Now, I don't know if you can get this on the video, but it's not dry at all. It's very, very juicy. It's the juiciest chicken you'll ever have, and it's just awesome. So this was one of the most important factors when I was trying to create this. I wanted to create something that was better teriyaki chicken than traditionally made. So this is what I came up with. I'm just going to put this in a bowl. Okay, and then I'm going to add that teriyaki sauce. Just spread it over so you can get a nice coating. Alright, and then you just want to make sure to coat all the chicken nice and evenly. Don't destroy it too much, even though it is shredded, so it can't really get destroyed more. Put that to one side, and then I'm just going to cut the nori. See these lines going across your sheet of nori? You're just going to cut one out and create a nice strip of nori. Okay, so now I'm going to take some sushi rice. If you don't know how to make sushi rice, you can check out my recipe by clicking on the top left corner of the screen. Alright, I'm just going to shape this into an oblong shape. And then I'm going to take that strip of nori and just wrap it round. And where the seam ends, you just put a little piece of sushi rice, and that will stick it together. You won't have to worry about it. and then add that juicy teriyaki chicken. Just put it in there, and don't be stingy. Add as much teriyaki chicken as you possibly can. Okay, there we go. I don't think I can add any more without it falling out. And then I'm just going to take that cucumber out of the water and just fold it over like this so it creates an arch. And then I'm going to cut the excess off. Here we go. Now notice I left a little gap at the end of my Gunkan-maki to fit the cucumber in. So here I'm just going to slot that into that gap. This adds a cool and refreshing aspect to the sushi piece. And in my opinion, it just completes the dish. And then I'm just going to drizzle over some more teriyaki sauce and then sprinkle over a couple toasted sesame seeds. Now you want to toast these in a pan to bring out the beautiful aromas of sesame seeds. And voila! Your teriyaki chicken Gunkan-maki is done. Okay, so there we go. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like and share button somewhere down there. And if you're going to make this at home, you might as well, while you got the chicken and teriyaki sauce, make the chicken teriyaki sushi roll. A link is just appeared on the bottom left corner of the screen. You can check out my recipe for that. And if you want to check out all my other recipes, you can just right now by clicking on the right. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so right now by clicking